Hello everyone, this is Mars. I got a couple of things in the mail today and made a trip to the comic shop, picked up a few things. I thought I'd just shoot a quick video and show you what I got. This is Famous Monsters 80. Again, I'm closing in on my Famous Monsters collection. This is a nice write-up on Beneath the Planet of the Apes. So I'm about 3 issues away from completing the run. So I finally tagged this one. Also today I picked up these three. ETA Nick featured these magazines in one of his videos. I've got the entire Dracula Lives run already. I never paid much attention to the magazines Marvel put out in the late 70s, early 80s. This time I had drifted away from comics. I was more into baseball cards. So I never paid much attention to these books, but seeing Nick in his videos, just a marvelous Gene Colan artwork in these, I decided to pick these up. So here's issue 1, issue 3, and issue 4. Those came in one lot, real cheap. I thumbed through those. Beautiful artwork. I can't wait to read these. And then went to the comic shop today, and I kind of have a love-hate relationship with new comics. I dabble in them, and then I drop out, and I get back in. One constant for me is Back Issue Magazine. I'm closing in on 50 years old. The comics I grew up with in the 70s, I love the Bronze Age. And this magazine, that's their focus, 70s and early 80s. So I always pick up Back Issue. So this will be another fun issue to read. It's got a bunch of it's about movie adaptations and stuff, and The Shadow. I love The Shadow. So I picked that up. I picked up a couple of issues of DC Rebirth issues. I picked up the Batman, first 2 issues of Batman. You guys have seen those everywhere, though. I didn't put those out there, though. You've seen those enough. I picked up this issue of Haunted Horror. This is a book I pick up off and on. The reason I picked this up, I love, obviously, horror comics. You'll see the Eerie publications. This has something to do with a book I'll show you later in the video. But these are fun pre-code reprints, and I love this package. It's good cardstock, heavy cardstock cover. $5, a thick book. It was really a lot of fun. I picked up a few back issues. I've been trying to complete that Demon run. There's issue 7. That's the first Clarion. And then issue 10 with a nice Kirby beastie on there. And then I picked up Detective Comics 100 pager I didn't have. The DC 100 pager is another obsession of mine. I'm slowly trying to pick all those up. These were favorites of mine when I was a kid. These are all $5 a piece, and my comic shop has a deal where you buy 2, you get the third one half off. So these were like $12 for these 3 books. That's pretty good. Also from Amazon, I got a note from Amazon saying I had a $60 credit due to some kind of legal settlement I got for my ebook reader from Apple. So I bought, this arrived today, the EC Archives Haunt of Fear Volume 3, which is the newest release. I am almost caught up on all the EC Archives. I think Panic came out, one of the humor titles, earlier in the year. I don't have that one, but other than that, I think I have all of them. Haunt of Fear is my favorite of the horror titles. Graham Ingalls did the covers, and Ingalls is my favorite of the EC artists. But these are just beautiful, beautiful books. So I haven't even opened this one up yet, but I'll be tearing into this later in the week. And then the book I wanted to talk about, I picked this up. And this has been on my want list for a long time. Weird World of Eerie Publications by Mike Howlett. Eerie Pubs were horror magazines in the 60s, 70s, and 80s that were just garbage. I mean, just really cheap stuff. When I would see them in gas stations and truck stops as a kid, and I never picked them up because they just looked dangerous. They looked disgusting and gross, and they were, amateurish and shoddy. As I get older now, they appeal to me. Having gotten most of my Warrens and Skywalds, so I've been picking them up, the Eerie pubs, and of course they used to be just trash, but now they've become very collectible, and the prices on them are shooting up. This is a marvelous book, going through the publication history of Myron Fass and the magazines he put out. You can see there's a bunch of cover reproductions in here, and you see how crazy the covers were. And the stories, the artwork is very crude, but they're fun. And this guy, Myron Fass, he put out just a tons of just trashy, junky magazines. And these used to like litter. I remember when I was a kid at the newsstand, these type of magazines would just be everywhere, and they just always looked so strange. I think here he's, yeah, like Close Encounters. Like after Jaws, there are all these Shark Attack magazines, and after Star Wars and Close Encounters, there are all these weird UFO magazines. And that's what this guy did. He would just jump on, whatever trend was, whatever was hot, and just put out a bunch of, cheap knockoffs. So, they've, as I get older, I mean, these have just become collectible to me. I'm kind of, like Elvis. I don't care about Elvis, but like these Jaws books, I'm kind of like want to find these now. I remember seeing these when I was a kid, and with the gory photos, and now it's kind of like I kind of like to hunt these down. So I've been picking up the Eerie pubs. So this looks like just a tremendous resource, because they're not numbered sequentially. They're nightmare to collect. But my college just put this book together, and it just looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And so the graphics on this are just really, really terrific. So if horror comics are your thing, I'd highly recommend this book. This was like $20-something, I think, on Amazon. It's incredibly cheap for what a beautiful book it is. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. I just thought I'd throw this video up there. This is Mars. I'll see you next time.